Hey, how are you feeling?
Great as ever, thanks.
Yeah, we're cheering for you.
I've been a big fan of yours from the very beginning.
I won't let you down.
Thanks! Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Good luck tonight!
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
He's blocking the front row! Fifth to the right!
Got it.
Can you sign this?
No problem.
Please?
Alrighty.
Me too!
Take it easy.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jecht all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa, didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jecht Memorial Cup tournament is today. The two teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jecht's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
Make way, make way! Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
This is what we're working on, and let me turn the sound down because it's getting on my nerves. All right, so this is just a quick look. This is not a public release. This is my personal test. We got a little bit of Retropie, PS3, PS2, and yeah, we do have PS3 compiled on here and Ryu Hijinks. Ooh, no, you guys shouldn't even see that at all. You guys shouldn't see that. We got some Wii. We got the wine. We got Box 64. Emulating the x86 architecture. We got a little bit of that on here. Chrome, Cloud Gaming, Nintendo GameCube. I don't have any games in there right now. We got some PS2 just for me to kind of test. Then, of course, I got a few Wii games in here. You guys have seen this run immaculately here on the channel. So, let's just kind of go through the numbers. In fact, I will boot this up really quickly. I just want to get a quick look at this. I just burned it earlier today, so this is the first look you guys are having. Publicly, anyway. Let me see if this fixed the issue. Alright, perfect. That's what I was kind of looking for, but also not really hoping for. I gotta fix that issue with the window, but I got some more videos. This is Ryu Hijinks, the Nintendo Switch emulator. Now there should be. Hope you guys are all doing well tonight. And for those who are watching on Patreon, let's see here. It's gonna exit out here. All right, give me 1 minute. All right, I'm not even sure what I'm really supposed to be testing on here today, but we're gonna make do with what we got. So we got PS3. I'll give you guys a quick look at this. For those of you who haven't seen the interface load up through Retropie. Yeah, it looks like we got this little error message. Use dark theme. And my mouse should be moving. I don't know why it's not. I'm just trying to test out the mouse quickly so I can move on to some other things here. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this is your first look at the PS3 emulator here on Retropie. Fully integrated. I should have some games on here. I just thought I did a game dump. You know what? I think my TV and my setting here is interrupting with my wireless mouse. I probably should have went with hardwire, but I'll just plug it back in, see if this works. Wow, that thing really does interfere with it. All right, let's go ahead and refresh. So let's see, we got some games up in here. Let's go to open. Got Pi. Where's the Retropie? Here we go. Got ROMs. Oops. Let's go back. So I'm going to test some N64 tonight because the emulation was off on that on the 16 gigabyte. I'm going to run Tatsunoko versus Capcom, of course, as well. I will not spend that much time here on PS3. Crap, I forgot to load a setting. But I just thought it would be cool if you guys wanted to check it out. And I thought I had some more games loaded on here. Then what I'm going to try to do is load a few games from desktop. See how that works out. Alright, I'm not going to compile this right now. I just want you guys to look at it because I do not want to sit here for the next 20 or 30 minutes. So that was your first look at PlayStation 3. Alright, let's move on over. We got N64 in here. Just testing some of the sounds. The emulation, because the emulation was really distorted the other night. So let's try 1080. This game works by default. Shouldn't be any issues or hiccups. But when I was using the 16 gigabyte version, it created all sorts of problems. Alright, so that's one down. Let's try it again. It shouldn't run like that at all. I think the defaulted video settings for that was probably like 1080p or something, but even still, should not run anything like that at all. Alright, let's take it down here. Okay. I'll take a look at that one later. So that was one of the glitches and hiccups that I found within the 16 gigabyte version. Is that N64 distorted sound. That typically doesn't happen on the 8 gigabyte version. Hell, that even happened on the Pi 4. Let's see, GoldenEye, we'll switch it over to the parallel emulator. And these are just some of the basic tests that I run. Let's see here. Thank God parallel's installed. Alright, well, that's not working. I guess I have to recompile it later. This is just a beta test for myself and some other members, just to test to see what we need to compile, what we need to fix. No, that was the wrong emulator. Let's try Glass High Res. All right, that sounds pretty good. That sounds darn good. Well, this is definitely running pretty good. No hiccups, no issues. Oh, come on now. Come on, ref. Give it up with that slow count. All right, so I got some other adjustments to make. So obviously it's not the emulator, so that's fixed. Let's go to desktop really quickly. Let's go to KDE Plasma. I want to find out what these guys wanted me to test. Oh no, this ain't it. It's not it. Perfect. This is a nice desktop environment. I like this much better than Pixel. Alrighty. So let's see here. You know what I should try? I should probably try to turn on the resource meter. But I do not want to get stuck in the middle of PlayStation 3 compiling. I just do not want to do it. So let's see. System management. Here, I need to install this anyway, so let's do it. Let's go to installed games. All right, we got Box 64, Box 86 already installed. Programming. We got Python, Notepad. Let's install System Monitor. Let's see, where's P Sensor? I like that one too. Got Geekbench 6. Yeah, Wine64 is already installed. We got Windows Flasher. I could install Windows on this. This would be an excellent time to test Windows because of all the RAM. We got plenty enough RAM now to run Windows. Extreme Download Manager. I don't think we need that right now. Appearance. I wonder if OBS is in here. I'm going to take a look. Okay, cool. OBS is in here. That takes care of our live streaming program. Let's see what else we got. And for those of you who already have a version of Supreme Ultra, this already runs all that stuff, so temps. Got a temps tool in here. Let's see what packages we have. Perfecto. All right. Where are my emulators? Let's see. We got Discovery. Okay, cool. There's my file manager system here. Where are the Pi apps? Retropie setup. Let's see, Retropie Extra. Where the heck? Where's my other stuff at? Let's do scripts. Let's do a Retropie menu. No, it's not going to be in the ROMs folder. Where is that configs folder? Oh, there it is. Well, that's the supermodel script. I think my TV is the Wi-Fi signal or something's interfering with the Pi. Let's see. All right, I guess I'll mess around with this a little bit later. I was looking for a specific program on here. It's not here. All right, let's see what other stuff we got on here. See where my programs. I should be able to launch them. All right, I'll give you guys a quick look here at Dolphin. This is the newest version, or one of the newest versions for the Raspberry Pi. So you get the best optimizations with it. It is a standalone emulator, it's not the core. The course, sucks. And the cool thing is this works with the controller, so grid view. Now, if you guys have seen this before, the biggest differences between this and Batocera is that you get full access to it. Batocera doesn't give you full access to any of the controls that you would typically need. So I'll show you guys here in just a second. So if I wanted to go to, I think it's called Gecko, you hit B, you go to Properties. You can turn it on your hacks if you want to. Then you have your Gecko codes. So you can download codes here if you want. See? You can unlock everything. You can do whatever the heck you want. So, much beneficial. Alright, 1 second.
Orin! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about? Huh? Huh?
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
What the? Huh? Hey, wait! Hey, not this way!
Look, we called it sin.
Sin?
Take it. A gift from Jet.
My old man?
I hope you know how to use it. These ones don't matter. We cut through.
the ones that matter and run.
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
A little breather. Check out some of that Final Fantasy gameplay. I'm pulling up some new apps right now. This is Steam OS. It was finally added back because before, I know at this one on the Orange Pi 5 there were some incompatibility issues, but it looks like it's working again. So let me. Where the hell is the sensor application? I just want to kind of see what's going on in the background. Alright, maybe this will show me something. Perfecto. What I think I'll eventually do is see if I can pull up the PS3 emulator, run it from desktop, possibly Nintendo Switch. Maybe run Fightcade and then see exactly what kind of resources it uses. The heck is this? I don't even know what program this is. Alright, so we are running at 16 gigabytes of RAM. Let's see, here we are free. Okay, cache 3.2 gigabytes. Alright, that's pretty good. We don't want anything going to storage. Let's check our temps. Where is P-Sensor? I need to install P-Sensor on here. My TV signal's really interrupting my mouse. Keeps throwing it out of whack. Just waiting for these applications to... I'm trying to find that Steam OS in a lot of my applications. That's the one thing I don't like about Pi apps and this KDE Plasma Desktop. It doesn't just list my applications as to where they are. Don't put everything all over the place and I gotta search for it. And it doesn't make it any better that my mouse and my TV are conflicting with one another. That does not help at all. All right, there we go. There's Steam. There we go. We finally got Steam launching. It's been a long time coming. All right, now where the heck did... Okay, perfect. There it is. It's updating. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen Steam. Everybody's been using Moonlight. All right, so we got that running. I'm fighting my TV monitor, interrupting my wireless keyboard signal. What else do we have here? You know what? I do need to do a Geekbench test because... Let me see something here. Where's Geekbench? I don't think I'll make you guys sit through all that, but I'm really curious to see if the new adjustments, because some of the adjustments have been made already. So let me go back. All apps. Let's just search this way. Put the sensory monitoring tool down here. We're not doing anything too heavy, so there won't be too much. But early this morning at around 3 a.m., I did max out the RAM on here. Only had about 89 megabytes left. Doing PS2 compile. All right, it says I got a fatal error on here, so we'll have to take a look at that later with Steam. All right, let's see. Where is terminal again? And I have to find P sensor. That's another one I love. Yeah, let's look that up. P sensor. Yeah, there it is. It better be on here. It's like one of the best apps. You better be freaking on here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, come on. That should be the password. All right, let's try this. Let's see if it's installing now. So again, this is just a kind of a quick look over test to see what's working, what's not, see if I notice any differences from the last version. I've probably noticed a few things, but unless I start running something really strenuous, obviously, shoot, I should have probably already configured my systems or my settings for Tatsunoko versus Capcom. So I guess I'll have to do that to really make a... You know what? I'm going to do that. Oh, let's launch P Sensor so it is installed right now. My temp should probably be a little bit higher because I don't have the fan directly on top of the chip. So we'll have to kind of take that as face value. All right, we're going to log out of this. I'm going to play a little bit of Tatsunoko versus Capcom. You guys are going to finish watching a little bit of some Final Fantasy. And then I'll probably have to come back later because some of this stuff isn't just kind of set up, and it'll take me all night to kind of get everything up and running as it should be. So, and I don't feel like battling my mouse right now. Let's see here. I gotta fix all the settings as I've had them before. Gotta give you guys a good presentation. Every time I reburn an image, for the most part, I always gotta redo the settings because something always changes. Something always changes, so let's see here. All right, back in action.
What are you laughing at, old man? All right, let's get out of here.
We aren't expected.
Huh? Give me a break, man.
This could... That! Knock it down!
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
I notice any differences. Thank God it's pulling up on the screen here. Hopefully my buttons are working. You know what? I need to exit out because I forgot to set up my buttons for the standard controller. controllers. Not gonna do any good if I don't set up my buttons. Excuse me. Oh, you know what? That's why it's not working. Duh. Need to switch over to Xbox. That's why that crap wasn't working. Gonna get these buttons set up and then just run a little bit of Tatsunoko to test for consistency. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, let's back out. There's a couple ways to launch this from here. I'm just gonna do it the normal way for right now. You can actually launch through there, but you gotta be careful doing it, so. Now, supposedly this doesn't work on the Pi 5, according to other statements out there. But we know that's not true. Tatsunoko versus Capcom. Alright, let's see. Alright. So normally the press any button screen, the text would typically be really small, and the background logo would run really slow too. So looks like we got a fix here, boys. Perfect. I could fix that. There's no biggie. I need to fix that. I gotta fix that. But it's definitely improved. Because the other night, it just totally froze up on me. That's all prefixed, guys. Much better. Because this thing just locked up on me for like, felt like forever. You guys ever seen anybody do an air combo on this on the Pi? Alright, I just gotta make a few little tweaks to get it back to where it normally should be. But other than that, I can tell it's definitely fixed. So I'll make up my report. Obviously, you know, you guys will be watching the video and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely fixed. Yeah, because last night, or actually it was early this morning, it just completely froze on me. So I could tell the adjustments have been made. Alright, I'll fix all that mess a little bit later. But other than that, so far so good. Definitely an improvement. I have to check a few other things, but other than that, we're on the right path. 16 gigabytes seems to be working fine. Not going to do too much of PS2 tonight because there's a lot of tweaking, but you know what I will do? Let's see if Tekken 5 runs at default without any changes, modifications, or adjustments. Let's just see if there's any difference. Let's see what Tekken has for us. It's honestly not too bad. Oh, shoot. I forgot to set the freaking buttons. Settings. Controllers. I don't think we're going to get some good emulation, but we're going to start it anyway. Let's see what kind of performance we get, just at default. Yeah, what you think, Edwin? Okay, so it still performs as normal. You know, if you don't make modifications or adjustments. Let's see, what are we at? 20 FPS on each? Yeah. I'm glad I don't see those days anymore. Key of... yeah. That's ugly. Let's get out of here. Yeah, these days are long behind me. You know, we strive for perfection around here. Let's try... No, I'm not going to try Virtual Cop. Alright guys, make sure you check out my main channel, Killdaiken. Again, I pretty much kind of use this just for testing purposes, testing channel.
This is it. This won't slow still. It all begins here.
Hey. Hey!
My old man? I had made it out of the frying pan, and